noticed students are achieving big in academics, arts, and science, and there's a way for families to get involved. Joining us to share more are Dr. Francesca Armour and Sherry Walker. Welcome, you two.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Now, we're going to get into this program, AXO, but I can't ignore all of the medals that you are wearing.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so back in 2020, in high school, I was in the competition of AXO, and I sung in the contemporary and classical vocal part of the competition. It was so amazing, such a great experience. I would do it again if I was in high school again, honestly.
Oh, man.
It was an amazing experience. I had my mentor, Mrs. Sharon Reed, and of course my Nana, Sherry Carter Allen. They both, really helped me. At home I had my Nana, and out there I had Sharon Reed. It was just such an amazing experience.
Fantastic. Now, I'm sorry to jump the gun, Doctor, but if you can tell us what AXO is. I was so amazed by her accomplishments. Yes. I'm sure people are eager to know more about the program.
Oh, I'm glad and very willing to share. The program AXO is an acronym for Academic, Cultural, Technical, Scientific Olympics.
Wow.
So, founded by Vernon Jarrett, what we know is that there are so many opportunities and activities available, and yet some students need to have some other outreach activities to participate in. So what the AXO program offers, and we're really excited about it, is to encourage high school students to participate either in academic areas, cultural areas. When we say cultural, we're talking about if they are writers, poetry, short story, academics, if they're studying science and looking at, we had a student who looked at the impact, this is interesting, of orange juice on your lifestyle. It was very exciting to do. So what we're offering through the Peoria NAACP chapter, NAACP branch, is AXO Opportunity. It literally is Olympics, but it's Olympics from a perspective of academic, cultural, technological, scientific. And so high school students, we're encouraging everyone, if you are a high school student, parents, family members, mark tomorrow down on your calendar because we're beginning the 2026 orientation. And we're excited about it.
So what does that orientation look like? Let's say you have a student that comes in and they want to be a part, but they're not necessarily sure what they should participate in, or if they have a niche maybe they haven't tapped into yet.
Absolutely. And what we'll do is we blend looking at the students' strengths with also looking at an enrichment program. So while we will have opportunities for the students to look at about over 38 categories of what might seem interesting to them, and then we have mentors who will work with the students to see where is your heart's desire, where is your strength, how can we bring that forward. So it's a matter of coaching, it's a matter of mentoring, and it's a matter of enrichment. We've been very fortunate, very blessed to have individuals in the Peoria community who have served as coaches. They've served as mentors. And at times we have, those of us who are working on the committee, have described the AXO experience as probably one of our best kept Peoria activities for young people. And we want to expand that information so that it's no longer best kept, but for every high school in this area, we want high school students to consider AXO.
Yeah, you could walk away with so much. I'm sure you touched on it a little bit. You could walk away with more than just winnings. And you mentioned that you missed it and you love it. So what is it, would you say, that sticks with you the most about that experience?
What sticks with me the most about that entire experience is that my experience was so unique, because during my first time going around, I got a silver. And that's what I always say to these students. Even if you don't win the gold, keep pushing forward. Yes. Don't ever give up. And I think that's what the younger people need to hear about, is never give up. And my experience with winning my gold medals, I never gave up. Keep going. It's competitive. You know, you're going to go over trials and tribulations with it, but it always comes back out at top. And, you know, you learn knowledge. You have knowledge when you gain this. You get to learn with your elders. You can always learn with this experience. And going to Western Illinois, I went to that college to perform, and then they recorded it and sent it to nationals.
Amazing.
So it was just really amazing, and I was so happy when I placed and I got that phone call. It was just, it's really great.
Now, Dr. Armour, hearing that experience and seeing students come in and out of the program, what does it do for their confidence?
Tremendous, tremendous. And what we do, when I mentioned enrichment, what we will be doing on scheduled times is having mentors and guests come in to just share. Perhaps you have never had an opportunity to be interviewed in terms of explaining your art. And so while the individual may be a wonderful artist, the enrichment opportunities will strengthen their individual abilities to share and express. Because you know, and I know, individuals can be very good in their craft, but if you can't express it and share with others, they will miss the opportunity of seeing what you've got.
Yeah.
And so we build enrichment with activities within the time frame, and we're absolutely proud of Sherry, as well as knowing that we've got young people every year. Our Peoria NAACP has sponsored AXO for at least the last 8 years.
Amazing.
And so when we are hearing individuals in our community say, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that was going on, we want you to know, and we want you to come, and especially tomorrow on at around 2 p.m. to come to the NAACP headquarters for the orientation. What we'll be doing out is giving information and giving you opportunities to start to explore. Some individuals think that they want to write poetry, when in reality they've been keeping journals. And so journals can easily fold into a short story.
Yeah, they can.
With the coaching. And we have wonderful coaches.
Oh my goodness, the sky isn't even the limit. You can soar past that,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So make sure you come out and you maybe participate, or at least get enough information. You never know what you might land upon. Ladies, I appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Until
Thank you
next
so
time.
much.
We'll be back for more 25 News Midday when we return.